All right, the topic I want to talk today about is whether or not prostitution is moral or should be socially acceptable. There seems to be a growing trend by the regressive left, as I like to call them, because they seem to think that all of their ideas are progressive and helping solve the world and game changing. But really what you end up having in an instance like this where it's like, oh yeah, prostitution and sex work, it's all right, you end up having these weirdos that come out like on Twitter, and you can witness the behavior by video if you really start to look at the societies and the cities that start to clamor for these ideas, like Portland. um, but one example, a woman on Twitter, I remember she was saying, like, oh, I'm a meth head, but I have all my teeth, and I also do sex work. But and so don't diminish these ideas because they you're really hurting people by like discrediting the work that they do in society. The it's hilarious that these people find sex as work. Yeah, yeah, engaging in sex and spreading disease and thinking that this is something that should be normalized in society, um, is just something it's just as productive as the guy stocking the shelves at your local supermarket. What do you think? Um, So what do we have right now? According to Google, which I'm surprised they don't censor all of this information because it's actually still available. But Google just wants you to believe, everything's a-okay as we increase our totalitarian censorship on the world and erode free speech. But anyways, yeah, you search on what are the statistics regarding STDs? Well, STDs are at the highest they've ever been, and what's the consequences of that? Well, you've got nearly 1 million people dying annually due to STDs and complications that are brought on by STDs. So, what is that number going to go up as a consequence of as normalizing sex work and this sort of behavior? And is this all good? I tend to lean towards no. I think every common sense sort of individual should. I don't think the act of prostitution is some kind of empowering thing that is helping society. No, I don't see that. I see a lot of disease and death and people probably the people that want to engage in a committed relationship that want to stay away from these diseases are increasingly more wary because of the fact that you're normalizing such behavior. So yeah, let me know what you think. Is prostitution moral? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just totally deluded. Maybe I'm a misogynist. That's what they seem to say. I'm a misogynist incel because I have standards for the fact that I don't think everyone should be outside twerking on one another. All right, see ya.